One of the acts, you know, a band that was really important to us as Rudimental was Funkadelic. The way they perform live is insane, you know. I saw him a couple of times in London for an 8-year-old man, you know, does a 2-hour set with an interlude and his band play for half an hour and then he comes back on again. They fused, you know, funk and psychedelic and rock kind of stuff. For us, it's more soul and house and drum and bass, you know, but it's a similar kind of vibe. Especially as a live act, you get a lot of inspiration from these guys.
A lot of influences I've had musically come from my family, my mum, and my brothers, my older brothers, sisters. And I remember my mum had a wicked vinyl collection. Not as big as that. I used to sneak up to the sit room and nick out all their vinyl collections, and this track here, like Earth, Wind and Fire, Let's Groove, is one of those tracks that I used to rock on my own vinyl collection. She used to get pretty upset about it. And there used to be sort of like an old school garage crew. I don't know if many Australians know about them. They used to be called Heartless Crew. And they sort of like used to modernise this track, and they used to start off with it, and it used to follow into my second favourite track, which was Morel's Groove. So this track here, Earth, Wind and Fire, Let's Groove, is very personal to me. So many memories being back home and getting in trouble with my mum.
So one of the records that I was massively influenced by, or one of the musicians, in fact, is a guy called Jimmy Smith. I used to love the way he played the organ in his really kind of fast, crazy manner. He used to do big band stuff with lots of bands, and it just really got me into the organ, which is, you hear on the most rudimental track, you hear the organ.
I've picked out a Bob Marley record, which kind of reminds me of growing up as a kid. We all grew up in Hackney, and there's lots of different cultures and musical influences around us. And my next door neighbour used to literally constantly blaze Bob Marley sort of through the walls. So I sort of grew up hearing all his music through the walls. My mum was quite into it as well, so never complained about turning it down. And then she got quite a few of his records herself, and it just reminds me of growing up in Hackney, and all these records have got like a real sort of warmth to them and feel good sort of feeling to them. And I think it's kind of shaped a lot of the music that Rudimental do in terms of the warmth and feel good songs. So I'm gonna pick Bob Marley, had something personal to me, reminds me of my childhood.